So today I have created this smoky winged out liner using products that I have received in PR, very kindly sent to me. As always, I'm so grateful. Amazing products that I kindly gifted, so I thought we would sit down, have a chat about them, create a little bit of a look and talk about the different products. I'm also going to be reviewing the Dripbay brushes that I posted on my Instagram story because I got so many messages about them. So if you want to see some stunning brushes as well as how to do this makeup look and what I think of some of the products that I received in PR, then please keep watching. We're going to do a full PR tryout. I pretty much have most things that we can use for a full face, but some things obviously we can't, but we're just going to go with it. So some of this stuff has been gifted recently, and if you saw my last video, which is my PR unboxing, then you'll have already seen some of these products, but other things have been gifted a little while back, and then I've also received some packages today, which is really exciting. First off, I want to mention my nails, which if you'd have seen my last video, they were in that, and they are press-ons, as obviously we can't have our nails done at the minute, and they're done by this amazing girl over on Instagram, so I'm going to leave everybody's links down below anyway, but she's absolutely fabulous. I'm going to start today's tutorial with the Skin Kissed Face Serum. The smell of this is lovely. And I'm just going to apply one little pipette of that. But for primers, I've been gifted a couple of primers. I have the Pixie Vitamin C Brightening Perfector, and I also have the Pixie Vitamin C Priming Oil. I was also gifted these minis Benefit Professionals from HQ Hair. However, I've used these quite a lot recently, so I'm going to stick to some of the Pixie primers. For those mornings that I'm feeling a little bit more dry or I need that extra bit of hydration into my skin, then I always use this priming oil. However, this Blurring Perfector is really nice to give you that brighter look, and it does just kind of smooth over everything, so I'm gonna go with that one today because I've genuinely really loved it. It's nothing I would have actually picked up myself, but now that they've sent it me and I've actually tried it, I've really enjoyed it. It smells amazing as well, like oranges, which is so nice, especially if you use it in the morning, like when you've just woke up. So I'm going to start with my brows first, as this is a brow soap, and I'm quite happy to do a full in-depth tutorial if you guys want to see it. So let me know in the comments if you want to see a full tutorial on how to do fluffy brows, but I'm just going to speed through this. This is the Shop Sassy brow soap that was very kindly gifted to me. I used a couple of brow soaps before trying out this one, and I found with some of the other ones that they can be like really sticky and your foundation can kind of cling to it. I found with this one it's a lot softer, but it still holds your hairs really nicely. My absolute go-to. So I'm going to come back to brows after we've finished foundation and pretty much done the rest of the face. Moving on to foundation, I've only ever been gifted one foundation, and it was honestly one of the worst things I've ever used in my life, and it went straight in the bin. So I don't have any gifted foundation, so I'm just going to go in with my Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm going to take it on the most beautiful brushes I think I have ever seen in my life, and I'm so grateful to have been sent them. They are the Dripbay brushes, and just look at this packaging. I honestly could not get over how beautiful it is. I've seen their brushes over on Instagram, and I actually followed them quite a while ago because I was just absolutely obsessed. So when they messaged me and asked if I wanted to be sent them, I honestly couldn't reply fast enough. I was so excited. So they're absolutely beautiful, and this is a great collection. It has everything from your foundation brushes to your powder brushes to concealer brushes, and then all the brushes that you need for your eyebrows and for your eyes. So they have just absolutely smashed it. They have so many beautiful colours. The silver ones are also one of my favourites, but this is just super stunning and I'm absolutely obsessed. I asked you guys over on my Instagram if you wanted me to review these brushes, so I thought why not pop that in this video and I can give you guys the full lowdown of what I think about these brushes. But first impressions, amazing. I mean, you only have to look at them. I'm such a magpie anyway, but absolutely gorgeous, and they feel so nice, so soft, and they feel nice and dense. They don't feel like really floppy brushes, because I absolutely hate that. So yeah, I'm going to use these Dripbay brushes in this tutorial. So on this flat topped brush, I'm going to be applying the Fenty Beauty foundation. Oh wow, that just feels so soft and luxurious on my skin. It feels amazing. I'm just checking as well to see if any of the bristles come out, and so far so good. They're all still intact. Obviously brushes can shed the first time you use them, but I've had absolutely no shedding so far. So first impressions, that brush made my foundation just glide on so soft, so fluffy, really nice. Actually really nice to handle. Obviously it's a different texture because it obviously has the gems on, but it's completely comfortable to hold and really nice, and it's got really nice long handle on as well, so you can either use it up close or down at the bottom. Either way, you've got a really good grip on them, so I'm really happy so far with them. Absolutely beautiful brushes. And if you want to know my full thoughts on the foundation that I've used, then head to my channel and scroll down and you will find a full face of Fenty Beauty where we talk everything Fenty, and I go into details about my thoughts on the foundation. So if you want to see that, then go check that out. On to concealer. I haven't actually been gifted a concealer. I'm going to go in with the Nars Soft Matte Creamy Concealer. I used the shade Custard. I'm going to say that now because I always get DM'd about it. And we're going to get some concealer straight on these eyes because I did a full blue look and then a full pink look straight after one another, which is why my eyes look super like tired and kind of like I've been punched. So we're going to get concealer on them now. I love applying concealer with really fluffy dense brushes. It's my absolute favorite, whether I'm using a liquid concealer, whether I'm using a cream concealer, whatever it is, I absolutely love applying it this way. I just think it buffs onto the skin really nicely, and you don't get any harsh lines, and it just kind of gives you that very airbrushed finish. It also gives you a chance of carving around your brows if they're fluffy but not actually getting any of the concealer onto your brows. I've done that many of times with a bigger brush or with a sponge. Look at the difference in my eyes. This one honestly looks like it's been punched. Just to make my eyes pop that little bit more, I'm going to brighten them up with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I just apply a very small amount in the inner corners and then a little bit on the middle of my forehead, down the centre of my nose and on my chin. And I'm just going to pat over this using the exact same brush. Okay, so onto powder. Again, I haven't got a gifted version of this, but I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I'm going to be taking this on this tapered brush. These are my absolute favourite for doing underneath the eyes. Okay, I have a new favourite taper brush. I use my Peaches and Cream one, which you can see is actually quite wide, whereas this one is lovely and skinny, and it just really gets in those inner corners so lovely. So I think I have a new favourite. To bronzer and blusher, I was very kindly gifted one of the Pixie quad palettes, and as you guys can see, this has been extremely loved. Gifted me another one as well, and I'm pretty sure that one was quite a little bit deeper, so I've just kind of used this mainly, and yeah, as you can see, I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna go in with the angled brush to the bronzer. I was using this so much in the summer, like when we went back to work. Obviously I was really busy because we'd been off a lot over lockdown, so I had like a little makeup bag just for everyday quick makeup looks, and this was what got absolutely battered. What I actually love about it is the shadow that it creates. It creates so much depth on your skin. I haven't actually used this palette for a little while now, and I'm totally remembering why I loved it so much back in the summer. If anybody else do that, they'll fall in love with the product, they'll use it for so long, or like non-stop for a good few months, and then randomly they will change up their routine and then they'll forget about the product. They go back to it and then you realise like how much you absolutely love it. You can see that is such a lovely colour. Honestly, I'm in love with this set. Shirt from this palette as well. You can see that just gives such a pretty pink colour. Okay, so now onto this amazing highlighter. When I say amazing, honestly, it looks insane. If you guys watched my PR unboxing, then you will already have had a sneak peek. But this is the Diamond Dust Powder by the Cosmetics Loft. It comes with a plastic tray, so obviously you can just sift the product through. But just to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek, I'm gonna take it off and show you. Wow. Just look at that. So this is in the colour Topaz. Just popped a little bit in the lid. And for this, I'm going to take this super fluffy brush. Oh my gosh, just look at this. I had so many people DM me after that video went live and was like, oh my gosh, I need that powder. And I was like, I can't wait to try it. And everybody said, please do a video on it. So here we are. Oh my. That looks absolutely stunning. Wow. If you guys like a blinding highlight, then you definitely need to go and check out the Diamond Dust range from the Cosmetics Loft. They actually do 7 different shades, so this one is absolutely gorgeous, so I'm sure the rest are, and I feel like this is just going to end up in me collecting all of these now. I honestly can't stop staring at that. I can see this, girls, in the summer when we're all tanned and we're sat in them beer gardens finally with this all over our collarbones and like mixed into our body moisturiser, and we're just gonna literally be glowing. I absolutely love that. That is gonna be like my new favourite product. Just know this is gonna be one of those things that I use every single look and just can't get out of using it because I just love it so much. That is honestly so stunning. So I'm going to take one of the small fluffy brushes and I'm going to take a little bit more of that highlight and I'm going to apply it to my inner corner while it's out for that bit of a pop. Okay, onto eyeshadow. We have another palette that I used non-stop in the summer, and that is this Pixie Palette. This is the Hazelnut Haze palette and it's absolutely beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. It's really great to have in your makeup kit, and it's just one of those palettes that you can create quite a lot of different looks if you actually look at the colour stories in there, and it's great to just have in your makeup bag for on the go. Today we're just going to go for a really smoky winged out eyeliner. So I'm going to go in with the lightest shade, which is this one here. Small fluffy brush, and I'm going to concentrate it right in the crease. And I'm just going to buff this up ever so slightly. I just want a little bit of colour through my crease just so that it doesn't look bare when we do the wing, but I don't also want it to be anything dramatic because I want the wing to be the main focus of our eyes today. So for the Smokey Wing, we're going to start off with the darkest shade on a angled brush. You can use tape for this if you find it easier. I just like winging it. I start when I'm doing Smokey Wing liner from the very outer edge of my eye and I just take it outward. I do like a little bit more of a dramatic wing, so I do bring mine out quite a little bit, but if you guys prefer it shorter, then obviously just go as far as you're comfortable. And then you just want to start dragging the product backwards. The thing I would stay away from is going right the way back to the tip and pulling it forwards. You kind of want to go halfway and then start pulling it. Just going to go along my lash line extremely gently and push the shadow into my lashes. I also recommend that you don't go too thick with the eyeliner that you're creating, as we're going to smoke it out further. A more flat but fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with the dark brown shade, Make sure you tap off the excess of your product because you don't want to apply too much pigment, and you're very gently going to rock the product over the top of where we've just placed the black. And I'm going to go in with the light brown shade and I'm going to buff that then over the top again just to make it even softer. And to make sure that that wing is sharp, I'm going to grab a little bit of that Nars Concealer, but you can use any concealer to do this, on a flat brush. I'm just going to very gently place that underneath the line of the wing liner. It in with my finger, and what that does is it gives your face that lift. It makes it sharp and precise, but on top it's smoky. Go ahead and do the other eye now in the exact same way that we did this eye. And then to add a little bit of definition back to the lash line, I'm just going to run a black eyeliner over the bottom of where the wing liner would be, just a very thin line. This is Bougie Cosmetics eyeliner pen, and this is a great pen because it's actually a lash adhesive as well, so you guys can just literally apply your liner and then stick your lashes right on top and it will be in replacement of your glue. So I really recommend checking this out because it's super quick and super easy. Just to make sure that that isn't too intense, I'm just going to very gently pop over a little bit more of that medium brown shade to make the edges blend that a little bit more. For lashes today, I'm going to be using these Fluffed and Faux Folks Mink Lashes from the Cosmetics Loft. So these are from the same company as that Blinding Highlight. This style is Tease and they are super fluffy and wispy. Pop off camera and I will be back once the lashes are on. Okay, so lashes on, they're so pretty, really fluffy, really fluttery. I'm really impressed with them. I haven't actually ever tried their lashes before. This is my first time, so I'm super impressed. And I've just added a quick coat of mascara to my bottom lashes. I was very kindly gifted this lip gloss, which I wanted to try for honestly the longest time. Every time I went into Selfridges, I was just dying to pick it up and never actually did. It's the Wet Cherry Gloss by Lime Crime and it's in Disco Cherry and it is honestly amazing. It's just this glittery gloss. I use it in quite a lot of my looks. It is quite a chunky glitter, so if you don't like that feel then you probably won't like it, but it does give you that extra bit of a shine because it does have the glitter in it. Because it is a clear lip gloss, I'm going to apply the YSL red lipstick in shade number 1 underneath so that we can have a nice red lip with a gloss over top. Every time I see red lipstick, I just think of YSL because red and black, this outfit really with a touch of gold is just YSL all over. So that I don't discolour the brush, I'm just going to pop a little bit on the back of my hand with this flat brush. And you can see that it just gives such a cute glossy lip. I love it, and it does have like those blue and purple and pink kind of glitter speckles running through it, so it just gives that extra dimension to any lipstick. For brows, I'm just going to very quickly go in with my Benefit Goof Proof pencil. Earlier, if you guys want me to do a full tutorial on how to get fluffy brows, then I'm more than happy to do that video for you guys. So leave me a little comment down in the comment section and let me know that that's what you want to see. And then to bring the look together, I'm just going to go in with my iconic London Prep Set and Glow Spray. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really hoped you guys enjoyed seeing how I got this smoky winged out tutorial. The brushes, definitely my new favourite brushes. Such an insane quality. I'm obsessed with the packaging. I just think for a gift that you could give to one of your loved ones, birthday, Christmases, whatever, or just treating your friend, I just think this would be such a lovely gift, and it's something that people can put on their vanity and love looking at and really enjoy using. Are such high quality, super fluffy. They have such a range in the collection. They have loads of different colours that you guys can try. You can definitely do a full face as you've seen here, even do some Smokey Wing liner if you guys want to using these brushes. But definitely check them out if you're in need of some new brushes. I will leave their link, of course, down in the description bar, so make sure to check them out. So that is it from me. Please don't forget to like this video, comment and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you on my next tutorial. Bye guys!